Yo, what's up everyone? Welcome back here to another video. This time we have some great battles submitted to me here by my cousin Tøynaus. A very good battler here from Norway. He has been climbing like crazy during this past day, so I'm really looking forward to watching these battles. We have Kyogre, Giratina A and Dialga. And before we get started, as always, if you guys enjoy the content, make sure to drop a sub, leave a like in the comment. It helps the channel grow. And without further ado, let's get started here. We'll see first match here, Kyogre versus Zacian. Don't really like this for the Kyogre if the Zacian is running Wild Charge, but we'll see here. 4. The opponent is throwing right at the 4, so do we see a Wild Charge here? Dipping out to the Mewtwo. Tøynaus looking to stay in a bit and go for the Thunder. Obviously this will deal more damage than the Surf, so oof, if he gets no shielded, it deals a ton of damage. Giratina A is really bulky, so we'll see here. Yeah, we don't need to shield. Even an Ice Beam didn't do that much. We just farm it down. What will we see come in here? In the back there is a Kyogre. Those waterfalls are not really dealing that much damage to the Giratina A, so we should be able to get off plenty of Dragon Claws here. Let's see if our opponent wants to throw a move, or is he just looking to farm down? Okay, there he goes for the move. And we still have 2 shields, so we should be fine. We can reach another Dragon Claw. Yeah, this is really not a challenge for the Giratina A. We can go for yet another Dragon Claw here, so we're just super tanky here. Here we go in with the Dialga, opponent goes back in with the Zacian. And as you know, he already threw a move after 4, so at this point I think he just top left it. I mean, he had no chance here, so maybe he just turned off his phone. Yeah, it was just top left, so let's move on to the next battle there. Really well played by Tøynaus. Next up, Kyogre versus Dialga. Yeah, another tough lead for the Kyogre, but we can stay a bit. Then we switch into Dialga here. We are met with the Landorus. Iron Head should deal a ton of damage here if it goes unshielded. Well, now we can probably shield once. I think the superpower will be close to taking us out, so let's see if Tøynaus wants to shield. It does shield. Opponent goes for back-to-back superpower. This next one will not deal the same amount of damage, but it's still nice to shield it and keep some health on our Dialga here. So now we're just waiting the switch armor. Let's see what our opponent brings in. Here's the Dialga again. I like this here because opponent still has 2 shields, so he will probably be really desperate to shield here. So then Tøynaus goes for the bait to get the shield, then he switches out and catches the move on the Giratina A. Here we can farm a lot. Throw the Dragon Claw, should be close to taking out the Dialga here. Does get shielded. And here's catching the move on the Kyogre, but as we saw in the previous match, Kyogre is struggling with the Giratina A, so we should be fine either way here. We just throw another Dragon Claw. We still have a very healthy Kyogre alive. And if this opponent is not running Thunder, we should be completely fine. Let's see here. If it comes, if there is a Blizzard here, he does not have Thunder, and it is the Surf. So back-to-back Surf, which means 0 Thunder here. So we just throw our Surf, and should be a GG's. We can even leave an Iron Head from this range, so then we can just farm down. But the opponent goes for the Draco. This is actually pretty good. His attack fell, so now we can just farm down. GG's, close game, well played. Let's see what we have next up here. We have a Swampert lead. This is okay for the Kyogre, but we'll see here. We are met with the Dialga, we go into our own Dialga. Really close CP on our on the Dialgas there. 46-10 and 46-09. Yeah, we just shield, throw an Iron Head. We should get the shield back here, so let's see. We do get a shield back. We have a bit more health than their Dialga, so I like this. We can just shield and take switch here. There we go. Now we're able to get off a Draco. Will this get shielded? If this does not get shielded, I think the Swampert will go down, but it does get shielded. Now he has a ton of farm. Earthquake from the Swampert will deal a lot of damage, and we have 0 shields. So let's see here. Maybe we have to catch a move. But we go for the Surf. This should deal some nice amount of damage. Almost takes it out. Swampert should get another move here. And if this is an EQ, it will take us out. But I think it's just an Hydro Cannon. In the back, there is a Togekiss. Oh, this will be close. Let's see here. Nice timing here. I think we might need... Yeah, we need like 3 Shadow Sneaks. Pray for no boost here if he's go for the Ancient Power. 3, 4... Yeah, this will want most likely KO. So a very close game here. The Togekiss in the back is for sure tough for this team right here, as we are struggling in the back. Next up here we have Dialga versus Landorus. We'll see how this plays out. We did see this previously here. Ironhead deals a ton of damage, but we need to be careful when it comes to the superpower from the Landorus. But he goes for the Stone Edge bait. It's still 7 to Stone Edge, so it is kinda... Yeah, he is using a lot of energy on that bait. Here we are just switching into our Giratina A. Now we can just bump up with those Dragon Claws. We are met with the Dialga here. Dragon Breaths from Dialga are adding up, but we see that Giratina A is a tank here. So this will be close here. Let's see if this goes unshielded. If this Dragon Claw goes unshielded, we can probably fight for switch. Okay, it does not shield, so... Yeah, if Tyrant wants to switch, he just shields and farms it down. I like this here. There we go. In the back there is another Charmer. Like last match we had Togekiss, now we have Zacian. But we have some good options for this one. The only problem is that we have 0 shields. But our Dialga is still alive. Opponent is looking to combo play here, switching out. And then he goes for the superpower, which does take us out. And he will get off another move here, but his attack is harshly felt, so this superpower doesn't deal a ton of damage. But this is tough here. I mean, if the station is running Wild Charge, then it is pretty much GG's. It is running Wild Charge, so another tough game here. But still came down close. Next up we have Kyogre versus the Shadow Mewtwo, so this thing hits hard. We see the waterfalls are adding up. Mewtwo is at 5 already, so it will get another move off... before we can farm it down, but now opponent is looking to switch in his Dialga. So we get off some surfs here to chip it. Then Tyrant is going into his own Dialga here. We have more health than them, so we can just copy what they are doing if we want to align and keep on switch, and that's what Tyrant is doing here. Shield Ironhead. Farm a bit more here. And he farms it all the way down and saves his energy. There's the Zacian. But now we have better options here. We should be able to get off like 2 Iron Heads here before he gets a move. And hopefully we will take both of our opponent's shields. Okay, he does not shield a second one. He farms up a lot here. Maybe he's going to throw right before we reach a move or when we can switch out. Because our switch timer was not up. Let's see. Zacian on the... partially fell with the defense. Yeah, this is looking alright, but we have 0 shields and those side strikes will really hurt here. Now we should be able to pressure the last shield. There we go, we take the last shield. And we are catching the move on the Kyogre. This is nice. Now maybe we can just farm it down and throw at the Zacian. Oh, we go for the full farm down. There's the Zacian and we finish off with the Shadow Sneak. I think this should KO even though it's... super effective. There we go. GG's. Well played. Nice. Really good catch right there. We need to find those win cons, and Tainausti got the win con here. So very well played. Next up, Palkia. This should be fine for the Dialga. We're met with the Zacian. 4, 5. So she is looking to farm up a bit here. So we can shield once. Maybe we can pressure with the shield back and then switch out. 6, 7 there. So Zacian has some energy here. But we take a shield. We can just stay in also. See here. Will the second move get shielded? No, we don't shield the player off. Maybe we can take second shield here and then keep switch, or maybe Toyn is looking to switch out afterwards. Because that Palkia is still alive. But we just stay in here. Just playing out the 2 shields. There we go. This Iron Head should take out the Zacian. And we have a switch. Now Toyn is looking to hard swap into his Giratina. I like this. You don't want to give the Excadrill too much farm. So hard swapping here is a clever play. Because now he has the Kyogre aligned onto that Excadrill afterwards. And we see Dragon Claws are just shredding through this Palkia here. If he loads up that much that he can go for the Draco, then so be it. It doesn't matter. We have the Kyogre. We get 3 fast moves in here. We are not afraid of the Rock Slide or Drill Run, especially not one of them. Excadrill is not tanky, so we just finish him with 1 serve. GG's, well played. Next up here, Dialga vs Zacian. We have seen the Zacian plenty. If you don't run the Zacian or you don't counter Zacian, you will have some problems with it for sure. We just pressure with Iron Head. Farm a bit more. Always tricky to see the moveset on the Zacian. It's usually Play Rough and Close Combat or Wild Charge and Close Combat. So we can let one move go. Dialga is not that glassy. Opponent is catching on the Ho-Oh, but to be honest, this is fine because now at least we can see the Ho-Oh here and we have 2 answers for this one. So it's Toyn looking to farm all the way down. He wants to pressure a shield here with the Surf. I like this here. We do get the last shield. We should leave a Brave Bird, but it's maybe unnecessary to take that damage. So at this point we can farm down. There we go, nice farm. We have some energy. Zacian comes back in. We can pressure with the Surf. Kyogre has a fairly high attack stat, the same with Groudon. Let's see here. We get a move in, this is fine. We do leave the Wild Charge. In the back there is a Groudon. Talking about Groudon. The Surf will not KO, but it will deal a lot of damage. And we still have Giratina and Dialga for this one, so we can farm down. The Fire Punch will most likely take us out, but we have a healthy Giratina in the back, so this is no problem. And GG's after he throws this unnecessary Fire Punch. Alright, well played. Nice game. Next up we have Kyogre versus Melmetal. Those Thunder Shocks from the Melmetal will hurt here, but we are in no rush right here. We can farm a bit. Maybe pressure with the Surf before dipping out, but the Thunder also deals nice damage. We are met with a Meloetta. This one is kind of tricky here. It's running quick attack, it looks like. I have not met this Pokemon before when I have been playing Master League, so this will be interesting here. So it is normal and part psychic type. Let's see here. Dragon Claws are doing fine damage. Obviously the Shadow Sneak is a ghost move and not normal move, so it's partly resisted here. But I like the shield here. Let's see, can we leave the move? Yeah, we do leave the move fine. This is nice. Maybe we'll get a shield back here in the end. Okay, we farm it down. There we go, full farm down. Melmetal comes back in. Nice to pressure with a Shadow Sneak here, just chip it a bit. And those Thunder Shocks are not hurting Giratina that much, so if opponent didn't throw here, we would have been able to pressure him with another Shadow Sneak. So here opponent is switching out right away, recognizing that Toyn has a Surf stored. But the Dragon Breaths from Dialga will add up here. And this Sarud is running Dark Pulse and Power Whip most likely, so we will need several Dark Pulses here. And we have a lot of energy right now. We should leave this one, but it's always nice to shield as well, so we are not in farm down range from the Melmetal, even though the Thunder Shocks aren't doing that much. Toyn is looking for the full farm down. We should leave this Dark Pulse fine, then we have plenty of energy to pressure that Melmetal, even though it also has some energy. And we also win CMP against the Melmetal, so let's see here. Toyn is looking to switch in his Kyogre and get off this Surf. He does get shielded. We should leave the Rock Slide just fine, but he can farm us down afterwards. 3, 4. We just don't reach the move. But But as I said, the Dialga wins CMP, and this is really good energy management from Toynaus here. 1 HP in a dream. Let's go, amazing game. And let's see, I think this is the last game, so right here we have a Dialga mirror match. We have slightly more CP than them, so I guess it won't be that much of a difference if both of us has 15 attack, but I like to check the CP. Opponent goes straight for the Draco Meteor, really good shield by Toynaus here. In the back there is a Landorus, so we can pressure a shield with Iron Head. We have the Kyogre for this one. Maybe Toyn wants to just farm it all the way down and not shield, but we'll see here. He does not shield and just goes for the full farm down. As the opponent... Oh, he's okay, so he wants to throw the Surf here. And as the opponent did throw the Draco, the Dialga is kind of dry here. Let's see here. Then he's pressuring with the Surf. I like this because now the Dialga is forced to either shield and throw energy or just let it go down. In the back there is a Station here. And we just get off the Surf with like 1 HP, so this is nice. Yeah, 1 HP. We take the last shield. And we hard swap in our Dialga. We have 1 shield, so we can shield this and then get off a Iron Head here. And this should take out that Station. There it goes. Bam, GG's, well played. Some really tough games here. As I said earlier, Toynaus, he climbed all the way to 3100 elo with his team. So if you have those Pokemons here, we really recommend this team. Make sure you check out Toynaus. Link in the description will be to his Twitter account if you need to ask him something about his team. And I wish you all a good day. Thank you for tuning in.